Mexican Red Cross promoting road safety. Significant progress in pre-hospital medical care in benefit of the public health. At a worldwide level, deaths and injuries from motor vehicle accidents have become a public health problem, comparable to AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. In Mexico, 24,000 people die in traffic accidents every year, and 1 million are injured in car accidents. Currently, it is the leading cause of death in young people between the ages of 5 and 35, and it is the leading cause of orphanage in children aged 5 to 14. For every 100 people who are killed in road accidents in Mexico, 60 are pedestrians, cyclists, and/or motorcyclists. The Mexican Red Cross is a humanitarian organization that provides pre-hospital emergency care, which has positioned it as the most reliable service for car accident victims. On average, during 2012, 1,283,284 emergency ambulance services across the country were carried out completely free of charge. What makes efficient and effective the work of the Mexican Red Cross is the timely response of the paramedics when dealing with victims at an emergency. This is what makes the difference between life and death of a person. René Delgado is a paramedic of the Huixquilucan delegation, Mexico State. He is one of the over 12,000 volunteer paramedics across the country. He explains the care protocols that the Mexican Red Cross use on arrival at an emergency.
The first thing we do when we arrive to a motor vehicle accident is to ensure that the scene is safe. Then he takes a look around to see there are no dangers, anything that can harm them or make them a casualty. Then he approaches the patient, turns off the electrical current of the vehicle and takes the brakes. He then begins to assess the patient. Meanwhile, the other paramedic gets in the back of the car and gets in a comfortable position to start caring for the patient. They apply a seat collar to his neck to prevent any more injuries. We begin the emergency medical care to that patient inside the vehicle. The other crew members get close to the motor vehicle accident scene. They make an action plan and decide to extricate the patient from the vehicle. Then he is extricated to the ambulance and transported to the hospital.
The National Institute of Statistics and Geography, INEGI, reports that during 2011 there were 387,185 road accidents, of which the Red Cross covered 77,705 through pre-hospital medical care. Nationwide, the Mexican Red Cross assisted 65,850 collisions and rollovers, and 11,855 victims who were run over. The major states with the highest incidence of vehicle accidents were Baja California, Jalisco, Chihuahua, Mexico State, Coahuila, Tamaulipas, Veracruz, Sonora, Sinaloa, and Guanajuato. 90% of road accidents are preventable. Given this situation, the Mexican Red Cross joins preventive actions, not only participating at the end of the accident chain. One focus of the national president of this meritorious institution, Fernando Suinaga Cárdenas, is to promote a culture of prevention in vehicle accidents.
Cruz Roja saluda con beneplácito la decisión del gobierno federal y empresarios para visualizar esta epidemia mundial relacionada a los accidentes vehiculares y a sus trágicas consecuencias a través de la campaña Pilotos por la Seguridad Vial, lo que nos permitirá unir esfuerzos para disminuir las muertes por accidentes vehiculares en un 50% para el año 2020, como lo establece el Diseño de la Acción para la Seguridad Vial.
Since 2007, the youth area of the Mexican Red Cross carries out the National Road Safety Program with the aim of spreading among children and youth respect for traffic rules and specific actions to reduce the risks of getting involved in an accident. Mauricio Romero, National Youth Coordinator, explains what distinctive feature the Mexican Red Cross campaigns include.
Las campañas de seguridad vial han sido diseñadas de los jóvenes hacia los jóvenes. Esto ha permitido llevar un mensaje empático hacia los mismos jóvenes, hacia los principales actores en los problemas de seguridad vial. Los mensajes son duros, las imágenes son fuertes, pero esto ha permitido que los jóvenes realmente acepten como propios los mensajes de prevención.
Claudia Corona Hernández, head of the training department of the Mexican Red Cross Youth, explains the road safety programs the institution has.
Este programa es un programa educativo que tiene como fin disminuir los incidentes viales a través de diferentes actividades y campañas. Una de ellas, la principal, es la Semana Nacional de Seguridad Vial, donde se les invita a las personas que están ahí a que no consuman alcohol si es que van a manejar. Tenemos actividades para los niños como Circulando Super Seguros por Transitepec, donde aquí trabajamos la concientización de los niños, el enseñarles a mantenerse seguros, ya sea como peatones o ya sea cuando viajen con sus padres en sus vehículos o en el autobús. Seguridad Vial Joven es un programa que ha recibido diferentes estímulos y reconocimientos como una mejor práctica de seguridad vial con jóvenes. Entornos Superseguros busca que a través de diferentes gestiones con las autoridades de las localidades y de las escuelas se puedan colocar señalamientos donde no los hay. Excusa de Tiempo es una de nuestras campañas. Lo que nosotros buscamos aquí es enseñar a la población a que es importante que siempre utilicen el cinturón de seguridad, que no conduzcan en exceso de velocidad y que no conduzcan con distractores. Escuela de Conducción a Pares es un trabajo de joven a joven para que los conductores jóvenes que ya llevan tiempo manejando puedan enseñar a los conductores nuevos que están iniciando con esa práctica. Y primeros auxilios para todos, buscamos con esta práctica enseñar los primeros auxilios universales para que cuando ocurra un incidente vial, un accidente, nosotros podamos prestar los primeros auxilios en lo que llegan los servicios de emergencia.
The United Nations Organization declared the Decade of Action for Road Safety in 2011, in which Mexico and the Mexican Red Cross pledged to reduce motor vehicle accidents by 50% for 2020. Apart from this commitment, the Mexican Red Cross also participated in the launching of the campaign Drivers for Road Safety, headed by the federal government and the Carlos Slim Foundation. The Mexican Red Cross is also carrying out awareness campaigns directed towards society. In December 2012, thanks to these efforts, a reduction of 13% in car accidents were achieved over the Christmas holidays after the release of radio spots and the distribution of 1 million leaflets in the holiday period of December 2012 and March 2013. The Mexican Red Cross has developed a set of 10 basic road safety rules in which it seeks to encourage society to pursue the following recommendations. 1. Use seat belts and infant car seats when carrying small children. 2. Wear a helmet when traveling by motorbike. 3. Drive at a safe speed and distance according to traffic and weather conditions. 4. Do not drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. 5. Do not use a mobile cell phone when driving. 6. Make yourself visible to others if you are a pedestrian or cyclist. 7. Know and obey the traffic regulations. 8. Keep the vehicle in good condition. 9. Have the necessary training and license to drive the vehicle. 10. Know how to react in case of an accident. This is how the Mexican Red Cross shows its commitment to society by providing comprehensive care to deal with a major problem where prevention and care in emergencies are life-saving actions.